and the hurly-burly's done, when the battle is lost and won.
That will be ere the set of sun. Where the place?
Upon the heath.
There, to me with Macbeth. I come, Grey Malkin.
Paddock calls.
Anon. Fair is foul, and foul is fair. Over through the fog and fill the air.
When Bloody Man is back, he can report to signify his plight, revolt in the state.
This is the sergeant who, like a good and hardy soldier, fought against my captivity. Hail, brave friend! Say to the king the knowledge of the broil as thou didst leave it.
Doubtful it stood, the merciless Macdonald, worthy to be a rebel, for to that the multiplying villainies of nature do swarm upon him. But all's too weak for the brave Macbeth, well he deserves that name. His standing fortune with his brandished steel carved out his passage till he faced the slave. He unseamed him from the nave to the chops, and fixed his head upon our battlements.
O valiant cousin, worthy gentleman.
Discomfort swells, mark, King of Scotland, mark. No sooner justice had with valor armed compelled these skipping currents to trust their heels, but the Norrain lord, surveying vantage, with furbished arms and new supplies of men began a fresh assault.
Dismay not this our captains Macbeth and Banquo?
If I say sooth, I must report there were cannons overcharged with double cracks, so they doubly redoubled strokes upon the foe. But I'm weak, my gashes cry for help.
So will thy words become thee as thy wounds. They smack of honor both.
Go, get insurgents.
Who comes here?
The worthy Thane of Ross.
God save the king.
Whence camest thou, worthy Thane?
From Fife, great king, where the Norwegian bands fought the sky and fan our people cold. Norway himself, with terrible numbers, assisted by that most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict, till that Bologna's bridegroom, lacked in proof, confronts him with self-comparisons, point against point, rebellious arm against arm, and to conclude, the victory fell on us.
Great happiness. No longer that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go, pronounce his present death, and with his former title, greet Macbeth.
I'll see it done.
What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won.
I'll give thee a win.
That's kind. And I another. I myself have all the other, in the very ports they blow. All the quarters that they know. I, the shipman's card. I'll drain him dry as hay. Sleep shall neither night nor day. Hang upon his penthouse lid. He shall live a man forbid. Weary 7 nights, 9 times 9, shall he dwindle, peak, and pine. Though his bark cannot be lost, yet it shall be tempest tossed. Look what I have.
Show me, show me.
Here I have a pilot's thumb, racked as homeward did he come. A drum, Macbeth doth come. The weird sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thus do go about. Thrice the 9, and thrice the 9, and thrice again to make up 9. Place the charms wound up.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen. What are these? So withered and so wild in their attire, that look not like the inhabitants of the earth, yet are aught. Live you, or are you aught that man may question? You seem to understand me, by each at once her chalky fingers lying upon her skinny lips.
Speak, if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis!
All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Condor!
All hail Macbeth! Thou shalt be king hereafter!
Good sir, why do you start, and seem to fear things which do sound so fair? Aye, the name of truth. Are you fantastical, or that indeed which outwardly you show? My noble partner, you greet, with present grace and great prediction, of noble having and of royal hope, that he seemed rapt withal. To me you speak not. If you can, look into the seeds of time, and say which grain will grow and which will not. Speak then unto me, who neither begs nor fears your favors, nor your hate.
Hail!
Hail!
Hail! Lesser than Macbeth and greater!
Not as happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none, so all hail Macbeth and Banquo! Banquo and Macbeth, all hail!
Stay, you imperfect speakers. Tell me more. By Cyril's death, I know I am Thane of Glamis. But how of Condor? The Thane of Condor lives, a prosperous gentleman. And to be king stands not within the prospect of belief, not even as much as to be Condor. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence.
The earth hath bubbles, as the water has, and these are of them. Whither are they vanished?
Into the air, and all that seemed corporal melted, just as breath into the wind. Would they have stayed?
Were such things here as we do speak about? Or have we eaten on the insane root that takes the reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings,
You shall be king.
and Thane of Condor too. Went it not so?
To the self-same tune and words. Who's here?
The king has happily received Macbeth, the news of thy success. And when he reads upon thy personal ventures in the rebels' fight, his wonders and praises do contend.
We are sent to give thee from our royal master thanks.
And for in earnest of greater honor, we bid thee from him call thee the Thane of Condor, in which edition hail, most worthy Thane, for it is thine.
What? Can the devil speak true?
The Thane of Condor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who is nameless yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life which he deserves to lose. Treason's capital, confessed and proved, have overthrown him.
Glamis and the Thane of Condor. The greatest is behind. Thanks for your pains. Do you not hope your children shall be kings when those that gave the Thane of Condor to me promised no less to them?
That trusted home might yet enkindle you unto the crown, besides Thane of Condor. Yet 'tis strange, and oftentimes, to win us to our harm, the instruments of darkness tell us truths. Cousins, a word, I pray you.
Two truths are told, as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. I thank you, gentlemen. These supernatural solicitings cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath it given me an earnest of success, commencing in a truth? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion? Whose horrid image doth unfix my hair, and make my seated heart knock at my ribs.
Look how our partner's wrapped.
If chance will have me king, why, chance may crown me. Come what, come may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day.
Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure.
Come, give me your favor. My dull brain was wrought with things forgotten. Let us toward the king. Think upon what hath chanced, and that more time, the interim having waited, let us speak, our free hearts each to other.
Very gladly.
Till then, enough. Come, friend.
These executions done on Cawdor are not those in commission to return.
My liege, they are not yet come back. But I have spoken with one that saw him die, who did report that very frankly, he confessed his treasons.
He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. O worthiest cousin, the sin of my ingratitude even now is heavy on me. Only I have left to say, more is thy due than more than all can pay.
The service and the loyalty I owe, in doing it pays itself. Your Highness' part is to receive our duties, and our duties are to your throne, and state children and servants.
Welcome hither. I have begun to plant thee and will labor to make thee full of growing. Noble Banquo, that hast no less deserved, nor must be known, no less to have done so. Let me enfold thee and hold thee to my heart.
There, if I grow, the harvest is your own.
Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and you whose places are the nearest, know we will establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, whom we name hereafter the Prince of Cumberland, which honor must not unaccompanied invest him only, but signs of nobleness like stars shall shine on all deservers, from hence to Inverness, and bind us further to you.
The rest is labor which is not used for you. I'll be myself the harbinger, and make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. So humbly take my leave. The Prince of Cumberland. That is a step on which I must fall down, or else o'erleap, for in my way it lies. Stars, hide your fires, let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye wink at the hand, yet let that be, which the eye fears when it is done to see.
True, noble Banquo, he is full so valiant, and in his commendations I am fed. It is a banquet to me. Let's after him, whose care is gone before to bid us welcome. It is a peerless kinsman.
They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfect reports they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air, into which they vanished. Whilst I stood there in the rapt of it, came missives of the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me, and referred me to the coming on of time with Hail King that shalt be. This have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightst not lose the dues of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Lay it to thy heart, and farewell. Glance thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature, It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. What thou wouldst highly, that wouldst thou holily. Wouldst not play false, and yet wouldst wrongly win. Thou'dst have great glams, that which cries, thus thou must do, if thou have it, and that which rather thou dost fear to do than wishes should be undone. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned withal. What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him?
So please you, it is true. Our Thane is coming.
Give him tending. He brings great news. The raven himself is hoarse, that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits, that tend on mortal thoughts. Unsex me here. Fill me from the crown to the toe, top full of direst cruelty. Make sick my blood. Stop up the passage and access to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my fell purpose, nor to keep peace between the fect and it. Come to my woman's breasts, and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers, wherever in your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pall thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold. Great lambs, worthy Cawdor, greater than both by the all-hail hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he proposes.
Never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is as a book where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like innocent flower, but be the serpent under't. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch, which shall to all our nights and days to come give solely sovereign sway and masterdom.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
Castle hath a pleasant seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses. See our honored hostess.
All our service, in every point twice done, and then done double, were poor and single business to contend against those honors deep and broad wherewith your majesty loads our house.
Where's the Thane of Cawdor? We cursed him at the heels and had him purpose to be his purveyor. But he rides well, and his great love, sharp as his spur, hath helped him to his home before us. Fair and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight.
Your servants ever.
Give me your hand. Conduct me to mine host. We love him highly and will continue our graces towards him. By your leave, hostess.
If 'tis done when 'twere done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here. But here, upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the life to come. But in these cases we still have judgment here, that we but teach bloody instructions, which being taught return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poison chalice to our own lips. He's here on double trust. First design his kinsman and his subjects, strong both against the deed. Then, as I am his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, and hath been so clear in his great office, that his virtues will plead like angels, trumpet tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, only vaulting ambition, which o'erleaps itself and falls on the other. How now? What's news?
He is almost supped. Why have you left the chamber?
Hath he asked for me?
No, you not, he has.
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late.
Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art to desire? Wilt thou have that which thou esteemest the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon I would?
Prithee, peace, I dare do all that may become a man. One who dares do more is none.
What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were the man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man.
If we should fail.
We fail, but screw your courage to the sticking place and will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, or to the rather shall his day's hard journey soundly invite him, his two chamberlains will I with wine and wassail so convince that memory, the warder of the brain, shall be a few, and the receipt of reason a limbeck only. In swinish sleep their drenched nature lies as in a death. What cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What would not put upon his spongy officers? Who shall bear the guilt of our great quell?
Will it not be received when we have marked with blood those sleepy two of his own chamber, and used their very daggers that they have done?
Who dares receive it other, as we shall make our griefs and clamor roar upon his death?
I am settled and bend up, each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away, and mock the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know.
How goes the night, boy?
The moon is down. I have not heard the clock.
And she goes down at 12.
I take to slaves.
Who's there?
A friend.
What, sir? Not yet at rest? The king's of Ed, he hath been in unusual pleasure, and sent forth great largesse to your office. All's well. dreamt last night of the three weird sisters. To you, they've shown some truth.
I think not of them. Yet, when we can entreat an hour to serve, we would spend it in some words upon this business. If you would grant our time.
At your kindest leisure.
You could repose the while.
Thanks, sir. The like to you.
Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, proceeding from the heat oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in a form as palpable as this which now I trod. Thou marshallest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy graven dungeon, gouts of blood, which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eye. Thou sure and firm set earth, hear not my steps which way they walk, for fear thy very stones prate of my whereabouts. And take the present horror of the time which now suits with it. Whilst I fret, he lives. Words to the heat of deed, too cold breath gives. I go when it is done. The bell it binds me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell. It summons thee to heaven, or to hell.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire. Hark! Peace. It was the owl that shrieked, the fatal bellman that gives the sternest good night. He is about it. The doors are open, and the surfeited grooms do mock their charge with snores. I have drugged their possets, that death and nature do contend about them whether they live or die.
Who's there? What ho?
Alack, I'm afeard they've awakened, 'tis not done. The attempt and not the deed confounds us. Hark, I laid their daggers ready. He could not miss them. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I'd have done it. My husband.
I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
When?
Now.
As I just said it?
I.
Hark, who lies in the second chamber?
Donald Bain.
This is a sorry sight.
Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go, carry them and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I'll go no more. I am afraid to think what I have done. Look altogether, I dare not.
Firm of purpose. Give me the daggers. The sleeping and the dead are but as pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the grooms withal, for it must seem their guilt.
And whence is that knocking? How is with me that every noise opposes me? What hands are here? They pluck out mine eyes. Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand?
My hands are of your color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. If you're knocking at the south entry, retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us of the steep. How easy it is then. Hark, more knocking. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know my deed, 'twere best not know myself. Why dump me with thy knocking? I would thou couldst.
Is that master stirring? Oh, our knocking has awakened him. Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring, will he say?
Not yet.
He did command upon me to call time then. I've almost looked the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
I know this is a joyful trouble to you, but yet 'tis one.
The labor we delight in physics pain. This is the door.
I'll make so bold to call. 'Tis my limited service.
Goes the king hence today?
He does. He did appoint so.
The night has been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down, and as they say, things heard I the air, strange screams of death, the obscure bird, did clamor the livelong night. Some say the earth was fibrous and did shake.
'Twas a rough night.
My young remembrance could not care about it.
Oh, horror, horror, horror! Talk no heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What's the matter?
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight with the new Gorgon. Do not bid me speak. See and then speak yourselves. Awake! Awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason! Banquo, Donalbain, Malcolm! Awake! Shake off this downy sleep, death's counterfeit, and look on death itself! Up! Up and see the great doom's image! Banquo, Malcolm! As from your graves rise up, and look like sprites to countenance his horror! Ring the bell!
What's the business that such a hideous trumpet calls to parley the sleepers of the house? Speak, speak.
My gentle lady, Banquo, by your master's murder.
What, in our house?
Too cruel anywhere. Dear Duff, I prithee, contradict thyself, and say it is not so.
And I died but an hour before this chat. I have lived a blessed time. For from this moment, there's nothing serious in mortality. All is but toil. Renown and grace is dead.
What is amiss?
You are not know it. The spring, the head, the fountain of your blood is stopped. The very source of it is stopped.
Your royal father's murdered.
Oh. By whom?
Those of his chamber, as it seemed, had done it. Their hands and faces were all batched with blood, as were their daggers, which, unwiped, we found upon their pillows.
Oh, forgive me that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you do so?
What man can be wise, amazed, temperate and furious, loyal and neutral in a moment? No man. The expedition of my violent love has outrun the pause of reason.
Tell me hence!
Look to the lady.
Why do we hold our tongues? That most may claim this argument for hours.
What should be spoken here? Or our fate? Let's away. Our tears are not yet brewed.
Look to the lady. And when we have our naked frailties hid, which do suffer in exposure, let us meet and question this most bloody piece of work, to know it further.
And so do I.
So all.
Let's briefly put on family readiness and meet in the hall together.
Well contented.
Well contented.
What will you do? It's not consort with them. To show an unfelt sorrow is an office which the false man does easy. All to England.
To Ireland high. Our separated fortune shall keep us both the safer. Where beyond there are daggers and men's smiles, then you're in blood, then you are bloody.
This murderous shaft that shot hath not yet lighted, and our safest way is to avoid the aim.
Threescore I can remember well, within the volume of which time I have seen hours dreadful and things strange. But this sore night hath trifled former knowings.
By the clock 'tis day now. The darkness strangles the traveling lamp. Is it the night's predominance or the day's shame that darkness does the face of the earth entomb and living light should kiss it?
'Tis unnatural, even like the deed that's done. Here comes a good Macduff. How goes the world, sir, now?
Why, see you not?
Is it known who did this more than bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth hath slain.
Alas the day. What good could they pretend?
There was the bourne. Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's 2 sons, were stole away and fled, which puts upon them suspicion of the deed.
Then it's most like the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
He has already been named and gone to Scone to be invested.
Will you to Scone?
No, cousin, out to Fife.
Well, I will thither.
Well, and you see things done well then? Did you? Mr. Old Rogue sit easier than our new.
Farewell, Father.
God's benison go with you, and with those who make good of bad, and friends of foes.
Thou hast it now. King Cawdor Glamis, all as the weird women promise, and I fear thou playest most foully for it. Yet it was said, it should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be made the root and father of many kings. If there come truth from them, as upon thee, Macbeth, their speeches shine, why, by the verities on thee made good, may they not be made my oracles as well, and set me up in hope? But hush, no more.
Here's our chief guest.
If he had been forgotten, it had been as a gap in our great feast, and all thing unbecoming.
Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Let your highness command upon me, to the which my duties are with the most indissoluble tie, forever knit.
Ride you this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
We should have else desired your good advice. Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
I wish your horses swift and sure of foot, and so I do commend you to their backs. Farewell. Let every man be master of his time till 7 at night. To make society the sweeter welcome, we will keep ourselves till supper time alone. Well then, God be with you. Sirrah, a word with you. Attend those men our pleasure.
They are, my lord, without the palace gate.
Bring them before us. To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares, and to that dauntless temper of his mind, he hath a wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There is none but he whose being I fear. He chid the sisters when first they put the name of king upon me and bade them speak to him. Then, prophet-like, they hailed him father to a line of kings. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown. For Banquo's issue have I filed my mind. For them, the gracious Duncan, have I murdered. To make them kings, the seeds of Banquo kings. Rather than so, come faith into the list and champion me to the utterance. Who's that? Now go to the door and stay there till we call. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was, so please your highness.
Well then, Now have you considered of my speeches? Know that it was he, in the times past, which held you so under fortune, which you had thought was our innocent self.
You made it known to us.
I did so, and went further.
I won my liege from the vile wolves and buffets of the world, half so incensed and reckless what I do to spite the world. And I another, so weary with disasters, tugged with fortune, that spent life on any chance to mend it or get rid of it.
Both of you know Banquo was your enemy.
True, my lord.
So is he mine. And in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrusts against my nearest of life.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
Your spirits shine through. Within this hour at most, I will advise you where to plant yourselves. Acquaint you with the perfect spy of a time, the moment on't. For it must be done tonight! And something from the palace. Always thought that I require a clearness. And with him to leave no rubs, nor botches in the work. Flannels, his son that keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than is his father's, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart. I'll call to you anon.
We are resolved, my lord.
Abide within. I'll call upon you straight. It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight, if it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
Naught's had, all spent, where our desires got without content. 'Tis safer to be that which we destroy than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy. Oh now, my lord, why do you keep alone of sorriest fancies your companions making?
We have scorched the stake, not killed it. Better be with the dead whom we to gain our peace have sent to peace than on the torture of the mind that lies in restless ecstasy. Duncan is in his grave. After life's fitful fever, he sleeps well. Treason has done his worst. Nor steel, nor poison, malice domestic, foreign levy, nothing can touch him further.
Come on, gentle, my lord. Sleep o'er your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So shall I, and so I pray to you. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo. Present him eminence, both with eye and tongue. Unsafe the while that we must lave our honors in these flattering streams.
You must leave this.
Oh, full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou knowest that Banquo and his flayance lives.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest child, till thou applaud the deed. Thou marvelst at my words, but hold thee still. Things bad begun make strong themselves by ill. Prithee, come with me.
bid thee join with us. He needs not our mistrust. Then stand with us. The west yet glimmers with streaks of day. Near approaches the subject of our watch. A light! A light! Step to it. It will be rain tonight. Let it come down! Treachery! Fly, good clouds! Fly, fly, fly! Thou mayest revenge, O slave! We have lost best half of our affair. Well, let's weigh and say how much is done.
You know your own degrees. Sit down. At first and last, the heart you welcome.
Thanks, Your Majesty.
Ourself will mingle with society and play the humble host. Our hostess keeps her state, but in best time we will require her welcome.
Pronounce it for me, sir, to all our friends, for my heart speaks they are welcome.
There's blood upon my face.
To Bangor's then.
Better thee without than he within. Is he dispatched?
Aye, my lord, his throat is cut. That I did for him.
Thou art the best of the cutthroats. Yet he's good that did the like for Fleance.
Most royal sir, Fleance escaped.
Then comes my fit again. I had else been perfect, whole as a marble, founded as the rock, but now I am cabined, crimped, confined, bound to saucy doubts and fears. Art beg for safe?
Ah, my good lord, safe in a ditch he bides, with 20 trudging gashes on his head, the least of death to nature.
Thanks for that. There the grown servant lies. Get thee gone. Tomorrow we'll hear ourselves again.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer.
Sweet remembrance, earth. Now, good digestion, wait on appetite and health on both.
May it please your highness, sit.
Here have we now our country's honors root. Were the graced person of our Banquo present, who may I rather challenge for unkindness than pity for mischance.
His absence, Sir lays blame upon his promise. Please your highness to grace us with your royal company.
The table's full.
Here is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is it that moves your highness?
Why should you have done this? Thou canst not say I did it. Never shake thy poor locks at me.
Gentlemen prize, his highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray you keep seat. The fit is momentary. Upon a thought he will again be well. Feed and regard him not. Are you a man?
I am the bold on that which might appall the devil.
Proper stuff! This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Dunky. These flaws and starts, imposters to true fear, shame itself! Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Prithee, see thou behold, look! Lo, how say you? Why, what care I? If thou canst not, speak too! If shorn houses and our graves must send those that we bury back, our monuments shall be the laws of kindness.
Quite unmanned in folly.
I stand here. I saw this.
Fie for shame!
This is more strange than such a murder is.
My worthy lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I do forget. Do not muse at me, my most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing to those that know me. Come, love and help to all. And I'll sit. Give me some wine, still full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table. And to our dear friend, Banquo, whom we miss. Would he were here. To all and him we thirst, and all to all.
Our duties and the pledge.
Avaunt, and quit my sight! Let the earth hide thee. Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation from those eyes which thou dost glare with.
Think of this, good peers, but as a thing of custom. 'Tis no other, only it spoils the pleasure of the time.
What man dare I dare? Hence, horrible shadow, unreal mockery, hence! What so? Being gone, I am a man again.
Gentlemen, I do.
Pray you, sit down!
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting with most admired disorder.
Can such things be? Thou hast beheld such sights, and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks when mine is blanched with fear.
What? What sights, my lord?
I pray you speak not. He grows worse and worse. Question enrages him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once.
Good night, and better health attend his majesty.
A kind good night to all.
It will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move, and trees to speak. Operas and understood relations have by maggot pies and troughs and rooks brought forth the secretest man of blood. What is the night?
Almost at odds with morning. Which is which?
How sayest thou that Macduff denies his person at our great bidding?
Did you send to him, sir?
I hear it by the way, but I will send. I will tomorrow, and betimes I will to the weird sisters. More shall they speak, for now I am meant to know by the worst means. The worst. I am in blood, stepped in so far that should I wade no more, returning were as tedious as go o'er. Strange things I have in head that will to hand, which must be acted ere they may be scanned.
You lack the season of all natures. Sleep.
Come, will to sleep. My strange and self-abuse is the malicious fear that wants hard news. We are yet but young.